Hi, I'm Beth from the Spartanburg Soil and Water Conservation District. It's finally after the frost date and we've begun to plant in our garden. We've been joined by Drew Jeffers today to give us some hints.
Hi, I'm Drew Jeffers with Clemson Extension. I'm here with Spartanburg Soil and Water Conservation District in their trial gardens today. We're doing a trial here to see what tomato plants grow, if they grow better with a cover crop or grow better without a cover crop. So what is a cover crop? Cover crops are essentially green manures. What they're designed to do is they're designed to hold the soil in place and prevent soil erosion and help with soil erosion, and also provide some nutrients back to the soil and help with soil structure. So today we're looking at planting these tomatoes. We're going to do one set of tomatoes with the cover crop, one set of tomatoes without the cover crop. We're going to come back in a few months and see what the results look like. So a little bit about planting tomatoes. So in this garden, what we're going to do is plant these tomatoes. And what I like to do, what we like to recommend for preventing southern stem blight, is actually pinch off these lower branches. It's not a pretty process. You can hear the tomato scream as I do this. And you can dig right through the cover crop. It's not a concern, because as I said, this is going to provide kind of a green mulch to us. So it's going to help with water conservation and also help us not use as much nutrients down the road. Now I like to plant these a little bit deeper. You can see that I removed these branches right here. What I'm going to do is plant up to about here. That way we're going to get a lot of root growth and stabilize this plant a little bit better. Gently squeeze him out. Flare those roots just a little bit. Not trying to mess with the root ball too much. Gently press him in there. And this hillbilly tomato is planted. So, now that our tomato's planted, let's talk about a little bit of maintenance that you're going to have to work with tomato plants. At this point, it's best to go ahead and cage the tomatoes or stake them. If you're going to cage them, I recommend you do it at this stage, because it's a lot easier to wrangle that tomato into that cage at this point than it is when it gets a little higher. If you're going to stake it, same thing. You would just put the stake in beside it and tie the vine as you go, as it grows. So, other things you might want to look out for with tomatoes, you might get these suckers that form in the crotches of the branches. You want to pinch those off and actually plant them down beside the tomato to get more tomato production as they grow. Also with pest management, what's going to happen is in the early stages of the crop, you're going to see things like aphids, whiteflies, stuff like that. Not really a huge concern, but just kind of keep out for them. You can use some neem oil or any kind of oils or horticultural soaps like that. You can also, later on, watch out for leaf-footed bugs and stink bugs. These guys show up when the fruit happens, when you start getting fruit formation. Now the good thing is, their damage doesn't cause any damage to us. If you have damaged fruit, it's not going to taste any different. It makes great sauce. I've made lots of great sauces with stink bug eating tomatoes. However, they do look a little splotchy, so they just don't look great, but they still taste good. So if you're wanting those grocery store quality tomatoes, make sure that you just keep up those pyrethrin sprays and stuff like that to keep them at bay. So we thank you for watching, and we hope that you'll tune in for more videos. We thank you for watching, and good gardening.